Whatever your flavor, you're going to have to be ready to eat it fast today.
Yeah,
it's going to melt.
I just love how Portland has so many shops that just really get creative with the flavors too. So much to choose from. The classics are out there. We've got the sun shining as we kick off our morning, and hot weather ahead today. Perfect for ice cream to help cool down. But again, be careful in this heat today. It'll likely be our hottest day of the summertime so far. We absolutely could hit 100 degrees in Portland today, most likely ending somewhere in the upper 90s though. Here's your melting forecast. You will want to eat it fast. We've got full sunshine today and temperatures likely around 99 degrees in Portland. So that heat on the way. It's a nice morning though, not seeing any rain. Back to quiet weather here as we set up our morning time. The radar trying to show maybe a few pockets of some mist or some light drizzle out towards the central coastline. I am seeing some sun already out to the seaside area where we're pulling off that fog. It's starting to burn off there, but no rain in place. And that is all thanks to this big broad ridge of high pressure here. That jet stream is cruising right over this area of high pressure that's mainly setting up and sitting over ocean waters. But it is wide enough that we are tapping into some of this heat here. We're also seeing very clear conditions, that jet stream driving all that activity and the rain, the storms out towards eastern Montana, the Dakotas, and the Great Lakes states. So back to quiet, hot weather for much of the western U.S. right now, all thanks to that high pressure here. So that ridge out there and the high pressure does start to shift west. It moves more over the ocean. It will likely re-strengthen going into next week here, but we're going to start to pull in some more mild, cooler air from the north. So as that drives in, our jet stream from the northwest, that's our natural air conditioner. That onshore flow will help to cool us off and push temperatures likely back towards the lower 80s as we get to the weekend through early next week. So a very nice summery pattern returning to Portland after a day or so of this more excessive and extreme heat. Today will be the hottest day of this peak heating, where we'll likely hit the upper 90s. The record today is 104. I don't think we'll get that hot today. We'll get near it though in the upper 90s, maybe hitting about 100 degrees today in some pockets of the metro area or the Willamette Valley. But those temperatures begin to cool off. Now Thursday and Friday will still be relatively hot, low 90s tomorrow and Friday. So toasty temperatures to wrap up the work week, but we get to the weekend and those temperatures are back down in the lower 80s, which is just about normal for this point in July. So beautiful weather shaping up and great conditions for all of the fun activities happening this weekend, like that ice cream festival. We've got Portland Pride out there and the big parade on Sunday. So beautiful weather ahead, but the heat is on today. Here's your day planner. By 9 o'clock, we could be in the mid 70s already. Lunchtime in the upper 80s, closing in on the 90s. So fast heat up. Even dining outside on the patio will feel pretty hot. You'll want to find some shade. And then this afternoon and evening, pretty terrible temperatures there in the upper 90s. Very uncomfortable to be outside for any long spurts of time. So make sure you're finding ways to cool down, being careful in this heat. Heat illness, heat exhaustion is certainly possible with these temperatures in place. Your gardening forecast, just a quick watering job maybe this morning or afternoon or evening, I mean, with these upper 90s in the forecast. And again, still hot going into Thursday and also Friday. So the plants will need the water, but make sure you find those cooler moments to get out there and water the gardens and the yards. 7-day forecast, we're going to cool off again the 80s this weekend. Beautiful. We'll likely see more morning clouds, afternoon sun, that type of pattern this weekend. But Portland Pride getting some beautiful weather in place for all of those events as we hit the lower 80s this weekend. That's your forecast. We'll be right back.